Well, that sure is a great way to start off a 9-game road trip. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Satsu video cast. Here recapping last night's game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves as the Phillies defeat the Braves by a final score of 12-2. This is an offensive explosion last night, ladies and gentlemen, in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, guys, before getting in this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. What a great job out of this Phillies team last night. An offensive explosion, ladies and gentlemen. Bryce Harper back in the lineup. Gene Segura back in the lineup as well. We have a lot to talk about in this one. But my, oh my, just what a fantastic way to start off the 9-game road trip. You do it in style. 12 runs calls to play with a 6-run first inning. Charlie Morton gives up 6 runs. All of them were unearned. It's absolutely crazy. So we jump into the scoring summary. All started in the top of the first inning. This is when all started. Alec Bohm goes the other way as he singles on a line drive to right field. Rhys Hoskins scores, and the Phillies now take a 1-0 lead. Great job out of Alec Bohm going the other way there. I tell you, he needs to really start heating up, and that's going to get his confidence level up, going the other way like he did. Great job. And in the same inning, Gene Segura, welcome back. Am I right? Welcome back, Gene Segura. He singles on a ground ball to right field the other way. Bryce Harper and JT Realmuto scored. The Phillies now take a 3-0 lead. Gene the Hit Machine picked up right where he left off in that injury, and he comes back, and he had a great night last night, so congratulations. Welcome back, Gene the Hit Machine. 3-0 Phillies. Then we got Odubel Herrera going yard for his first home run of the season. And he homers on a line drive to right center field. A 3-run shot that scores Bowman Segura. His first of the season. He flipped the bat too. I mean, he didn't stand there and watch him. He just did a casual little bat flip there. And the Phillies now take a 6-0 lead. Now, I was talking to somebody at Odubel Herrera, and they said, my oh my, that was his first home run in over 2 years. Absolutely crazy. You saw he launched a couple of home runs in spring training, but this is the one that counts, right? This is the one that counts. He had a pretty decent night last night. I was talking to somebody, get back to my story, I was talking to somebody, and they said, Odubel Herrera, how arrogant, right? He's been out of the game for almost 2 years, and he flips the bat on his first home run. Now, I think that, you got to understand that, how I kind of, go a little over with the bat flips. I agree. I mean, he hasn't been in the game for 2 years. He's excited, though. He's excited. And someone said he should have been kissing the ground. Well, yeah, I mean, he needs to be grateful, right? We're giving him a big opportunity here. And, he can't get arrogant about it, but, I mean, that's a big home run right there. He didn't stand there and watch. He just flipped the bat, you know what I'm saying? He didn't, do this big, he just went like that. He's done that so many times in his career. So it wasn't your typical bat flip, right? I don't want to see him like giving too soft. I don't want to see like I'm going too hard on him either. But bat flip is a bat flip. That was pretty funny. 6-0 Phils. And then Charlie Morton walks Zach Eflin, and that ended his night. Only 2/3 innings pitched, not his night. Even though all those runs were unearned, he still had that 3-run shot to Odubel Herrera. So, I mean, nevertheless, it still was not a good inning for him. At all. Then we bound the second inning. The Braves get one right back as Dansby Swanson. He homers on a fly ball to right center field. That ball was crushed. Swanson's 3rd of the season, and the Braves get on the board now a 6-1 ball game. So Zach Eflin on the mound, and he just made a mistake, right? He just made a mistake. Not the end of the world there. I mean, he pitched very, very well last night. Another fantastic outing out of Zach Eflin, who is second in NL in innings pitched. Zach Wheeler is first, and Aaron Nola is 4th. Absolutely crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. So then in the top of the 3rd inning, Andrew McCutcheon grounds out to shortstop. They tried to get 2 on it. Diego Royce scores, and the Phillies now get that run right back. It's now a 7-1 ball game. So they tried to turn the double play, and McCutcheon was able to beat it out. They did get Odubel Herrera at second. But it is a 7-1 Phillies lead. Great job. Then we got in the bottom of the 5th inning, Ronald Acuna Jr. singles on a fly ball, a little dunker to right field, and Dansby Swanson scores, and the Braves now get another one back. It's now a 7-2 ball game. I mean, Zach Eflin, what a great job to hold this Braves team. That was the last Braves run of the ball game. Great job to hold this Braves team to just 2 runs. You all know that Freddie Freeman is struggling right now, and this Braves offense is definitely, underperforming. I think the whole team definitely is underperforming. Just absolutely crazy. And then at the top of the 6th inning, Alec Bohm again. He singles on a ground ball to right field the other way again, right? Rhys Hoskins scores, and it's now an 8-2 ball game. So we get it right back, right? So we give one up, we get it right back. Great job by Alec Bohm. So happy for this guy. Let's hope he gets going, right? Let's get this guy in a run. I really hope we can do it. You just would love to see that. Then it's happened to 7th inning. Andrew McCutchen, he singles on a sharp line drive to left field. That was hit very, very hard. Gene Segura scores, and the Phillies now extend the lead. Now a 9-2 ball game. So Kutch doing his job. Kutch doing his job. Great job. Great job, Kutch. Great job. I love Andrew McCutchen, right? I mean, he's starting to swing so much better. He just is. Like, he's looking better, right? I mean, we all know he's not going to hit the 2013 level anymore. We all know that, right? But if he can get back to 2019 Andrew McCutchen, that's a very, very good Andrew McCutchen right there. It's a very good Andrew McCutchen. And that was off of former Phillies prospect Jesse Biddle. Do we all remember that name? Jesse Biddle. Jesse Biddle. Then it's top of the 8th inning. JT removed to the BCIB. He homers on a fly ball to center field. Barely got out. It was a towering fly ball. A 2-run shot also scores Harp. And the Phillies now take a 11-2 lead. The BCIB, best catcher in baseball, no doubt about it. Getting the job done there. I love JT Muto. I just do. This guy, he has such a clean stroke, and it's just a simple approach, right? He just has such a simple approach, and you just love to see it. Then a Herrera, he grounds out into a force out. Another situation there, able to get Nick Maton at second, but Dino Gregorius was able to score, and the Phillies now extend the lead now a 12-2 ball game as they failed to get the double play to score another run. The Phillies now have a 10-run lead, and then they go on with that score. 12-2 your final. The Phillies win the first game of the 3-game set in Atlanta, and they win the first game of a crucial 9-game road trip. So it seems like the momentum they had from the Milwaukee series is going right into this series. So wonderful job now on a 5-game winning streak. Wonderful. I love this. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. This team is definitely hot right now. There's no question about it, ladies and gentlemen. This team is definitely hot right now. And you just love to see Andrew McCutchen getting the 2 knocks, getting his average up to 206. It's getting there, ladies and gentlemen. It is getting there. He's getting his average a little bit higher. But Rhys Hoskins, unfortunately, did go hitless. He struck out 4 times last night. Pretty disappointing performance out of Rhys. I know he scored the 2 runs, but he got on base from a drop third strike. So, one of those strikeouts. And so that's what he was able to score. And Bryce Harper with the 2 hits, the double down the right field line, pass Freddie Freeman. Then we got the dunker. Well, I didn't say the dunker. That was a line drive. A line drive single to right field and drop in front of Acuna Jr. Scored the 2 runs. Great job out of Harper. I mean, welcome back. You saw he looked a little bit shaky to start the ball game. Did walk his first at bat. He had a couple strikeouts, drew the walk, but JT with a 3-hit night with the 2-run shot. The BCIB. I just love this man. He's so fun to watch. I mean, he's just awesome, right? He's just awesome. And Alec Bowman needs to start heating up now, getting his average up to 227, the 2-hit night. I mean, offense needed a night like this. I mean, the 2 RBI singles. So Gene Segura, welcome back with the IOA 4-hit night. Gene the hit machine. Gene the hit machine now batting .369. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. I'll tell you what, I mean, and Gene Segura, you saw he started off 2020 kind of rough, and he started to pick it up, second half of the shortened 2020 season. But I tell you what, he's on fire to start this 2021 season. When do you ever hear the name Gene Segura? When do you ever hear it around baseball? You know, look at MLB Network, you look at the Twitter. When do you ever hear Gene Segura's name be mentioned? Not much. Not much, ladies and gentlemen. You don't really get to hear much about, Gene Segura. So you don't really hear much of him. So, Drew, we're up to 2 tonight, now batting .176, and, what a wonderful job. 4 RBIs, got that little lucky hit down the left field line, too, that... What is Osuna doing there? I mean, it's just like Marcell Osuna jogging in. He easily could have got that if he would have ran full speed. How lazy. How lazy. I'd be going off if that was a Phillies player. I mean, you saw he hit this little dunker, to left field. I mean, what a lazy play that was out of Marcell Osuna. I mean, just jogging in. I mean, if I was a manager, I'd be furious about that. Furious. And just like, he easily could have got that. But you know what? We'll take it. I ain't going to complain. I will gladly take that. But you saw Scott Kingery hit the ball hard to third base. I mean, it was a soft line drive, I'd say. I mean, he hit the ball pretty hard. Fortunately, Austin Riley made the catch. Man, I was hoping for a Scott Kingery hit last night. But take a look at Zach Eflin. Start last night, 6 2/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, and 2 runs were earned. 1 walk and 8 strikeouts. You heard what he was saying. He said, I want 7. I want 7. He was talking about, Tom McCarthy was talking, he said how much Zach Eflin emphasizes 7 innings, right? And I don't understand why Joe Girardi didn't want him to finish out the 7th. I don't understand. They got the, 2 outs. Sometimes I think that, we don't really know the manager's methods, right? I mean, I love Joe Girardi. I think he's one of the best managers in the game. I think he does a fantastic job. Of course, we all make mistakes. But we don't really understand his methods. So we have to be a little bit patient with that. But yeah, I would have loved to see him get the 7 innings. But, 6 2/3, I mean, that's still great, too. That's still great too. The 8 strikeouts, and he allowed a walk last night. I mean, Zach Eflin allows barely any walks. So I think that was his first walk in almost a month. And it came against the Atlanta Braves. So he walked, obviously, some 4 pitches. That was his only walk on the night. So Zach Eflin does not walk a ton of people. There's no question about it. And there's no question about that. But Connor Brogdon came in there in the 7th inning with 2 out and got the final out he needed. Then David Hale. How about David Hale? Pitches the final 2 innings of the ball game and does great. 2 strikeouts, didn't allow a hit or even a base runner. So wonderful job of David Hale. I mean, this is when you use David Hale. This is when you use David Hale. When you're up by 10 runs, what a great job of Joe Girardi. He knew David Hale was struggling. I still don't like David Hale, but I mean, what a great job to use David Hale. We're up 10 runs. Just put him in the game. What do you got to lose? If he allows a 2-run home run, big deal. Big deal. He still got an 8-run lead. I mean, so this is the perfect time to use David Hale. So wonderful managing by Joe Girardi there. That is a very, very good decision by him. I mean, perfect time. Perfect time to use David Hale. We all know he's struggling. Put him in a 10-run lead. I mean, what do we got to lose? We don't have a lot to lose. There's no question. Fortunately, the Nationals won 11-4. Boy, oh boy. We did score one more run than they did, right? They only got 11. We got 12. So take that, Nationals. But they're now 13-15, and they defeated the Yankees to put them back at 500. But honestly, let's hope that the Yankees can whip up on the next couple games there. And the Reds, how about Wade Miley throwing the 4th no-hitter already this year in Major League Baseball? Congratulations to Wade Miley and the Cincinnati Reds on that. Very, very impressive. That's just crazy. And the Mets, unfortunately, defeated the Diamondbacks 5-4 in 10 innings. Let me just say this. Francisco Lindor, going like this. I mean, this guy's terrible. This guy's having a terrible season. And this guy all of a sudden thinks that he's a superstar. Every time he does something, this guy acts like he's batting 300. I mean, this guy's can't even hit 200. Can't hit 200. I mean, he had 200 dollars. You would have thought he would have won the World Series. This guy needs to pipe down. Pipe down. I mean, give me a break. This guy is so full of himself. So full of himself. Give me a break. I mean, your team's barely floating above 500. You're batting in the 170s. Who are you? Who are you? Honestly, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I mean, let's just give me a break. This guy's so full of himself. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it. Give me a break. Pipe down. Pipe down. I mean, you've done nothing all year. You've done nothing. You've done nothing all year. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, going like this. I mean, who are you? Seriously. Who are you? Yeah, this big contract. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You're not driving in runs. You aren't doing anything. So, I mean, who cares he had a 2-run shot last night and got the 2? Who cares? Who cares? It's irrelevant. Because he's having a terrible season. So, fortunately, the Mets did. I had to go off on Lindor because it's just that's how I feel. It's just stop gloating so much. It's just it's ridiculous. It's just a guy makes a spectacular defensive play. He thinks he won his team in the World Series. Dude, do you realize what you're hitting? Do you realize what you're hitting? You're having a terrible season, and all of a sudden you think you're the superstar. Well, never forget what he said in spring training. He thought he was the best shortstop in the game, which is, the best shortstop in the game, hitting in the 170s. Yeah, okay. The Marlins, unfortunately, defeated the Brewers. The Brewers, ice cold after they got swept out by us, the 4-game set, and then they go down to Miami Beach, and they lose the first game there, the 3-game set, 6-1 to the Marlins. So, crazy. They're really, really struggling, man. They went into the series in Philly, in first place in my mind. They barely even find themselves a game over 500. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. Wow, that's just nuts. And then one thing I forgot to talk about, Albert Pujols gets cut by the Angels. Totally disrespectful act by the Los Angeles Angels organization. I don't know all the details, but let the guy just finish out. It's just so classless. You see, what a great player Albert Pujols has been in his career. Of course, we all know he's old. But I think that's a pretty classless move right there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out those social media link in the description section. At Phillies House of Instagram, TikTok for next Instagram. Card text 267-225-3392. Email me, phillieshotsstove@gmail.com. 7:20 the first pitch tonight. Finn Velasquez is going against Anderson. Hopefully he could have the same start he did last time out against Milwaukee. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Great performance out of the Phillies this night. Let's get the dub tonight. I'll see you.